Hey everyone, Dan with Mac Rumors, and in this video we're going to quickly check out the new iPhone XR clear case that was just released this past Friday. Apple announced this clear case for the iPhone XR a few months ago, and after a little delay, the clear case is now readily available just in time for the holiday season. So if you're planning to pick up a colorful iPhone XR, you're going to want that protection for your iPhone, but of course you're going to want to show off the color of the phone. Apple gets that, and they came up with their first ever clear case, and this is the only first-party case that's available for the iPhone XR. The first thing that stood out to me after I took it out of the box and got the case in hand is that it's much more firm than I was expecting. Having used other third-party clear cases before, most of them are pretty rubbery and flimsy, but this case is much harder than you might think. This is going to be great for protection against drops, and after you slide the iPhone XR inside the case, you'll notice that the lip does extend all the way around the case except for the bottom portion of the phone. This lip prevents your phone's display from actually touching the surface when laying face down, which also helps out a bit in case of a drop face first. The bottom is left open, presumably for a better experience when using gestures to navigate through your phone's UI, and I actually really like that. It's a nice touch by Apple understanding that the bottom lip could interfere with the user experience. One thing I do want to point out is that I am using a screen protector on my phone, and it doesn't seem to be bothered by the clear case. Other than that, the case obviously fits perfectly around the iPhone XR, with the cutouts perfectly in place around the buttons and the camera on the back. One thing that I'm not quite a fan of is the feeling you get when you actually press the volume or power buttons. They just feel way too firm and not as tactile as one would like. I'm not a big fan when cases have firm buttons and offer a very small amount of feedback when pressing them. It's also kind of hard to use the ringer button as the cutout is so small around it that I basically have to try and get a fingernail inside there just to toggle it back and forth. The iPhone XR clear case retails for $39, which is probably not worth the price tag considering the amount of cheaper third-party clear cases that are on the market, but if you want a first-party case made from Apple for your iPhone, this is unfortunately your only option for the XR. It does a great job at offering some protection for your device and showing off all of the cool colors that are available for the XR. One thing to check in on in the near future would be if this case suffers from any yellow discoloration from the sun, but right now, since this case is brand new, that's obviously going to be hard for me to say, but be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates or other videos in the near future. This has been Dan with Mac Rumors. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.